And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Brunson.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now Sacramento starting five. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because, listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
Now, here's Westbrook after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Westbrook surveying the D. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. DeRozan in the corner. And stolen by Anunoby. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
Westbrook against Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and we saw them really play a determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting those good second chance looks. Really loved their aggressive.
Now here's Westbrook. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Shot's good by Achiuwa.
Well, length, athleticism, Achiuwa, tough matchup on the interior.
Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's Brunson outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And it goes down 2 points.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Westbrook. Last game he had 13. Inside, here's Achiuwa. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Towns with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Hart, no good. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Levine. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with a clean look. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hart. Outside, Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got 7 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Sacramento has possession. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Sabonis. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Hart outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Kings trail by 7. DeRozan inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And the basket is good. 11 points in the game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Kings have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Anunoby. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Achua kicks to DeRozan. Spins. Scores off the spin.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. And a miss there on the triple.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And Levine throws it down.
How about that showmanship? Levine there with the great dribble move.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 13.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by New York. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Now here's DeRozan. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Sabonis, no good. The Knicks leading by 9. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
I'll tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Sacramento, Malik Monk, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. McBride with the ball. He's guarded by Schroeder. And McBride gets it to go.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
DeRozan surveying the D. From deep. Rebound collected by Clarkson. For the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Bridges with the steal. Pass to McBride. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got 5.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Monk. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the field.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
New York shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Clarkson bounce pass. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for OG Anunoby. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. That one misses for Robinson.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
Clarkson with the ball. 7 points in the game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Clarkson's got 9.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks lead by 13. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The Kings trail by 13. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veteran Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. On the court right now for the Kings, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. It's Clifford at the power forward position. Now here's Schroeder. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Here's Monk. Pass to Clifford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And it's Schroeder missing. The Knicks leading by 11. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Good on the shot.
Yeah, LaVine, not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
Pass to Towns. Back to McBride. In the corner, it's Robinson. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 12. On the wing, LaVine. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night.
LaVine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. McBride finds Shamet. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 15.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Russell Westbrook in for Dennis Schroeder. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Kings.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Here's Clifford. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. No good on his first attempt of the game.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
McBride passes to Clarkson. Ball's knocked loose. And now Sacramento on the break. Monk, the pass to Westbrook. Levine for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bridges passes to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Kings trail by 8, and here they go. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here is Robinson. He averages about 5 points a game. And it's Towns missing. Here's Sacramento. Big stretch here going 10-2. Back to Levine. Launches it. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Now Robinson. A dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Westbrook against Brunson. Anunoby, good. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Hart the pass to Brunson. To the inside, Towns. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Towns. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight line driver. Good luck checking him. Yeah, one of the great mid-range scorers in the game, DeMar DeRozan, getting to work.
And now the Kings, fast break. Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad. but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Now here's Brunson, coming off 31 points last game. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Robinson's checked in for New York. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Look at the Kings. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
Well, right now for the Kings,
they've been shockingly ineffective this season. I don't know if anyone thought they'd have this much of a struggle, but the chemistry's been horrible.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Here's Bridges, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And he makes that one. Bridges has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Westbrook kicks to Ellis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Bridges against Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Bridges shot. Good.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
He gets it in there. And it's 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Count it. 6 points for Sabonis.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Brunson outside. There's Brunson from deep.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Down low, here's Ellis, and he banks in the layup. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Achua, he's checked in for the Kings. Dean comes in for Dennis Schroeder. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. With the step back. Rebound collected by Levine.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from DeMar DeRozan. Knocked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, always dangerous. This guy keeps constant pressure on your defense.
Westbrook with the steal. Driving to the basket.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
First one falls for him. The second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
The defense not putting up any fight. on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Westbrook against Brunson. Back to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Sabonis' shot is off. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 5 assists tonight. Now Westbrook. He's got 10. Pass to Achua. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones. They're constantly on those phones and all those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Jack? Jack?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Isn't
Ernie, what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Are glasses like clothes? Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Josh Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hart the pass to Towns. Over Westbrook. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Towns has got 20.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
And Westbrook, here we go. Back to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. Levine kicks to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. They get it back. And here's Brunson outside. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. DeRozan inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. DeRozan's shot is good.
The unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Kings trailing. Outside Westbrook. Plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
To the middle. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. 26 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Sacramento's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Westbrook up top. Brunson covering. The 3. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Hart outside. Here's Brunson driving in. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
Westbrook, no good.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Westbrook. He's got 12. Outside, Levine. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby. It's deflected.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Over to the left wing. For 3, Westbrook. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Offline with his 3. Westbrook with it. Brunson picks him up. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. The shot's good from Achua.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Takes a step back. Runs in the pass to Towns. Basket counts. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Westbrook against Brunson. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. The kick out to Anunoby. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Sabonis' shot is off. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Bridges, no one around him. And the three off target. Kings leading now by 3. Westbrook kicks to DeRozan. Off target from outside. The Knicks shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. The score now all even. Bridges has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Hart. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. At the Hart for the lead. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, Anunoby, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Sacramento again missing. Bridges against Levine, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Sabonis' screen on Anunoby. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Kings. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Westbrook, here we go. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, that's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
Brunson with it. Westbrook picks him up. 2 points. That one goes. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Westbrook drives in. Outside DeRozan. Brunson against Westbrook. Shoots over Brunson. And the shot no good. A bit short. Here's Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here's Towns. He has 30. Down low, here's Hart. 5 to shoot. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Achua. There's Sabonis. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Levine against Bridges. They need this. Levine can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Domantas Sabonis. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Bennett Ellis, Edge Clifford at the 4. Now here's Westbrook, defended by McBride. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Clarkson kicks to Towns. Back to Clarkson. Fires the 3, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Clarkson. 37 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
Outside, Towns. There's the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
That one misses. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Sabonis sets the pick for Westbrook. Monk outside. To the middle. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Outside, Towns. Offensive rebound. And Robinson is right there. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. The three-pointer's off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Towns down low. Pass to Shamet. From outside, off the mark. The Kings trail by 15. Over in the corner, Ellis. Monk outside. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Clifford. Here's Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Clarkson. Here's Shamet. No good on the triple. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Monk. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Achua, he's checked in for the Kings. Brunson against Westbrook. And here's Ellis for 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And it's 8 points for Ellis.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Towns, a screen on Ellis. Pass to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 42 in the game.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Now Achua. Sacramento moving it around. Left side Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
He needs wants to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
For three, Westbrook. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Clarkson for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, when Clarkson came into the league, this guy more of a slasher, but boy, has he improved his range.
Monk looking around to the inside. Kicks it out to Ellis. Monk left side. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Brunson outside. Left side, Towns. And Westbrook pulls it down. The Kings trail by 18. Inside. The kick out to Sabonis. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Back to Brunson. Down low. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Boy, it feels like Brunson improves as a facilitator every single year.
Sacramento's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Achua finds Monk. There's a screen by Achua. And Malik Monk hits from deep.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Hart outside. Bridges with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Brunson missing. The Kings trail by 17. Right side, DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Another bucket for Russell Westbrook. Boy, don't forget, this guy's always in attack mode.
The Knicks leading by 17. And a foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And so it's New York with it. Here's Anunoby.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Here's DeRozan out to the right wing. Achua finds Westbrook. And here's DeRozan. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Clock at 4. Here's Levine. From outside. And it misses.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And LaVine comes to help. Brunson with it. Westbrook picks him up. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Kings trail by 20. Right side, DeRozan. No good on the 3. For New York, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Kings. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got 23.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Good.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Brunson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
Westbrook drives in, and good that time. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Runs in the pass to Towns. Hart with a screen on Sabonis. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside, Levine. Pulls up on the wing. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.